and this is the Facebook strategy for the brand that you guys suggest me to do. So basically, whenever I go and start working with a new brand, when me doing the Facebook ads for them, I go and do the following steps. First of all, I get to know the brand. Have they made any Facebook ads before? What were their best performing products? Which countries, which creative did they perform well with? And what are the combined products that do most people get and buy? So that's why I go to Shopify analysis. I try to go and understand their customers if they already have made some ads before. So this is in terms of analyzing the client itself, analyzing the product itself, analyzing the winning ads before. If they have nothing before, if they are already brand new customers, so basically my strategy will go and be a bit different. I tend to go and test all of the products in a catalog ad, which is I'm gonna go and show you in a moment in the Facebook Ads Manager. But at the beginning, I try to go understand which products are the winning products, which one are not, how we can move on with it, how we can suggest which products are the best. In terms of understanding all of this, I use some third-party tools, which is like Particle. I don't know if you guys use it, but this is what I use in order to understand what's going on in the client's website. So moving on to the Facebook ads. This is a test account. It's a very old account, so don't really care about all of these campaigns. I just have made 3 campaigns that we should focus on. All of the other campaigns are not important. So my way of targeting customers, my way of doing Facebook ads are combined with mainly 2, maybe 3 campaigns, which is the first one that I always do, which is the creative testing. In the creative testing, I go and I always make them a sales campaign. Now Facebook have already provided you with the advantage sales campaign, not the shopping campaign. I'm not seeing it on all of my ad account at the moment. So basically, in this kind of campaign, what I do is I go and test the creative itself at the beginning. So I go and I do a campaign for top of the funnel targeting, not top of the funnel targeting, where I go and I target people who already have no idea about ourselves, which is a very, very broad targeting. I go and select websites. I go and optimize for purchases, as you can see here. And I go and I choose the country to be a very broad targeting, which is the United States. This is the first kind of way that I go and move on with it. After that, I go and I tend to test between 5 up to 10 creative per ad set or per campaign, let me say. Mostly per ad set, because it depends on the client budget. So mail, I do test single videos here. These videos I tend to not give any discounts, not give anything that the clients have no idea about. Here, all I'm trying to do is to have a very strong hook, have a very strong engaging video, which is gonna go and stand with grab the attention of the people who are browsing Facebook or Instagram. So basically, I choose this video because this video is showing the product, is showing the girl who is wearing this product. Let me say, it's in terms of choosing the video. It's the first video, and also the other videos are all the same. I don't tend to give any discounts because these will go on another levels of the funnel. So this is on the first level of the funnel, let me say. Moving forward about the content that I do right here. In terms of writing the content here, I'm not the best one, let me say, in order to do this, but I do tend to go and understand the product page itself. I grab some data, grab some catchy words, and I go and feed them inside the AI, ChatGPT or different tools. I also do use Meta's own generative AI in order to suggest me some headlines, some primer texts as well. So this is the first ad set that I do in terms of creative testing, let me say. Moving forward, the other ad set that I will add in the creative testing will be the ad set where I add creative that already have something that is related to giving discounts or converting the already customers. So Meta is smart enough to understand which customers are in the marketing funnel, let me say. So I don't do it automatically. I just only split it here between top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, bottom of the funnel. So here's an example of the top of the funnel. Another example will gonna be at the middle of the funnel where I go and I add the creative that are that have something that is converting, something that is discount or something that is different from the creative that we already may go and use at the top of the funnel creative, which all are in the creative testing. And also I will do the same in the bottom of the funnel. So this is in term of the first campaign. I do give this campaign 80 to 70% of the budget where I go and I do creative testing. The reason why I don't do like funnel and segment customers and do engagement, then warming the client and after that converting them, because this is showing looking to the old results, this kind of way of targeting makes us not able to grab clients who are much more willing to convert so fast. So Meta really understands which customer are much more likely to convert down the line. After getting the best kind of ads that are very well scaling and are winning, I go and move on to do the scaling kind of ad, where in the scaling ad I do also use different ad sets in order to target different people who have added to the cart, people who have visited our website, and different kind of people to test on them the winner ads that I have already get from the previous campaign. So here I will add different campaigns, different targeting, trying to see which one is working on, and I'm always optimizing for purchases, let me say. This is in terms of the scaling campaign. So if the brands have multiple different products, I do tend to use catalog ads. Sorry, this one. Catalog ads help me to go and understand. Also, I will make it of the funnel, broad tracking, and I'm optimizing for conversion. As you can see, it's a broad targeting, and I'm optimizing for purchases. And in the creative side, I do go and try to add creative that also show the product itself, and go try to test different products with clients here to see which product is much more a winner product. Take this product and add it maybe to the scaling campaign, or maybe even test it first at the creative campaign and after that go and add it to the scaling campaign. So this is in the term of the structure of the Facebook ads that I do. Ads, when we go and to see the results, what we are measuring and how we measure it. Basically, I go and I use these matrices for the main three campaigns, which is delivery, the bid strategy, the attribution things. These are the first things. After that, the main matrices that I always put an eyes on, which is the budget, the amount spent, the results, which is in terms of web purchases, the return on ad spend, and also the return on ad spend on the website itself, the cost of this return ad spend. These are the main matrices that I always do look for and have an eyes on. After that, I go and see the frequency, the reach, the impression. These matrices next to the CPM, the CPA. These matrices do help me go and understand how are the videos are doing, and what we are doing in terms of the cost for these videos, and to go and to see the standards of the market for our videos and the cost per them, and I am trying always to make it in the average cost, let me say. After that, I will go and I see the unique outbound click-through rate, which means when people are clicking on my ad and they always go to my landing page, what are the percentage of them? And I also go and create two very important matrices for me, which is the hold rate and the hook rate. These matrices, as you can see here, which is shown, which is taking the hook rate, which is the first 3 seconds of the ad, and what percentage of these people are getting to the hook rate and what percentage are staying in that ad. And also I would like to see the video average playtime. Also another indicator that the creative is doing very well. I do go and I see the post shares. This is very important if other people have been sharing the post. So these are the main matrices that I'm trying to use and try to understand when I go and I evaluate the campaign or the ad set, or mainly the ad itself and how it's doing. My approach with Google Ads is basically also I go understand the brand, understand what's selling, what's not selling, the same as that I do with Facebook at the beginning. And after that, I tend to go and start with 2 campaigns. The first one, which is search ad, and the second one, which is shopping campaign. So my approach with search ads is basically goes to selecting the categories that this brand is selling. For example, this brand is selling different categories. Basically, I go to the first categories. I went and see which is the best sellers here or which brands are the best. Basically, what I do is I go and start to do some keyword search about this exact place, let me say, or this exact catalog, or this exact, how let me say it, area of or type of work. After understanding which keywords are working in which area, what are people are bidding on, I go and I start the main campaign here, the search campaign. Inside the search campaign, I go and I do broad targeting in the United States. But my way of targeting, basically inside that campaign, I do and I add different ad groups for different categories here. For example, for each category, I go and I create a different ad group. Inside that ad group, I go and I research for the keywords. I do collect these keywords and I do add them to the ad group. From there, I go and to create an ad for each product. Let me say, for example, this product, I went inside the product. I understand the product, I understand the margin, what we are bidding on, how much we can bid on. And I also try to understand the keywords, the descriptions. Upon that, I go and I start to collect the headlines, the description of the product that I will add in the ad itself. For example, if we're gonna go and do it now, I tend to go and bring the search to that exact landing page, and I do add headlines and descriptions from the landing page itself. Most of the time I do not write it. I use AI to help me with the writing the ad here. So basically I will go and I'll create an ad, mostly 5 to 6 ad inside an ad group and the best sellers, let me say. In terms of the keywords, I do only use exact match, and also sometimes I do use precise match in order to grab the people who are much more willing to buy. So that's how I do approach it in terms of the keyword, let me say, and in terms of the search campaign that I'm doing here. So this is the first kind of campaign that I do. The second one, which is a shopping campaign. Unfortunately, this ad account doesn't allow me to do so, and I don't have any certain client who are doing e-commerce. But the second ad account, which is I go and do the shopping campaign kind of ad account. So it's the first two campaigns that I do create. After starting to get some results, after getting together about 100 purchases, I start to go and to do the Performance Max PMax campaign. I don't do it at the beginning. No, I just go and see the search, you see the shopping, see the results. After that, I start going with the Performance Max campaigns. I do the same. I do keep an eye on the cost, the conversion value, the conversion, and the most importantly, conversion cost per conversion, let me say. These are the main factors that I do look an eye on and have an eye on. Sometimes I also go and see the keywords I don't have it now at the moment, but I go and I see the keywords ranking, the keywords quality. This also helps me identify which keywords are doing very well or not. I also go and tend to add a lot of negative keyword in order to make ads appear to the very right people. When I start working with a new brand, I go and see their already existing ads, if they have, what is working, what's not. Go and try to understand the brand itself, trying to understand what are their winning products, if there is any or not, what are the creative, who are the customers. From there, I go and start to build my creative testing campaigns. And if they do have multiple products, I do catalog acts in order to understand that. After that, taking the winning creative and adding to the scaling one. My funnel is generally it's inside the creative testing, which I do have top of the funnel creative for creatives that are not directed for remarketing, but only for product for outbound reach. I also have different ad set level in the same creative testing, which is for the middle of the funnel, which the ad creative will be having something an ad creative that's discounted based, and also in the bottom of the funnel as well. That's how I do it. In terms of scaling, taking these winner ads, adding to the scaling campaign, and testing with different ad set level, different audiences as well here. This is in terms of Facebook, going to Google. I also do different two type of campaigns. The first, Google keyword search. The second, which is shopping campaigns. And after getting some purchases, which is minimum 100, I go and start doing Performance Max. And the evaluation criteria, I use these matrices here in Facebook that I showed you. Some of them are custom made. In Google, I have these matrices that I use as well. And this is the overall strategy that I do for any brand that I work with.